back the other way. The elbows. Back the other way. The shoulders on recording. Forward. Other side. Forward. And then the waist. Back the other way. I'm just gonna do the standard knees. But people that have other alternatives, you can do your knee. And reverse it. One ankle, toe. Go back the other way. The other leg, toe and ankle. Back the other way. Forward the neck, holding the chin down in front, fully feeling the stretch in the back. And then head back, holding it, not bouncing, stretching. Again, forward, chin on the chest. Back. And straight. Now ear to the shoulder, not shoulder to the ear, feeling a big stretch without bouncing. Bring it up, and then the other way, really stretching. And again, yeah, the first side. Last time. Opposite. Now the total rotation, either looking up and around. Joe's new version. One more time. Now back the other way. Relax. Swinging the arms, keeping them low. Hitting front and back. Raising. Higher. Helicopter. Higher. Higher. Above the head. Feeling the twist from the waist and the knees and the ankles, everything twists. Lowering it a little bit at a time. Starting to slap as we lower it more. Bringing our hands onto the lower dantian and just breathing in, slowing down the breath. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Follow the energy come down the throat. Follow the oxygen and energy come down into the lower dantian. You breathe out, follow it going out. And slowing the breath, but following. As I breathe in, expand the lower dantian and concentrating on the expansion and the contraction of the dantian under the palms of your hands. As I breathe in, it expands. Just the lower dantian area expands. As I breathe out, it contracts. Breathing in with an expansion of the lower dantian. Breathing out the contraction. Breathing in. Breathing out. And slowly through the nose down into the lower dantian as the stomach area expands. Breathing out, contraction in the lower stomach. You see, feeling the diaphragm go up and down with each expansion and contraction. As I breathe in, I raise my arms and the whole body puffs up as I breathe in. Breathe out, the whole body contracts and a little bit of sinking. Breathing in, the lower diaphragm expands, but then so does the elbows and wrists and knees and wrists and ankles and your head. Everything, the whole body expands. As I breathe out, the whole body contracts. A little bit of sinking. Breathing in, I follow everything, expansion, 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 but staying within the body. Breathing out, contraction. Breathing in and rising. Breathing out, contraction. Breathing in, feel your ankles puff, your waist puff, your shoulders puff, your head puffs. Breathing out, it goes in reverse. Contraction. Breathing in. We'll do one more time. Breathing out. Now this time I keep my arms down. As I breathe in, I expand my energy field around me. So not only that I breathe in, stomach expands, body expands, and energy field around me expands. Breathing out slowly contracts from the energy field to the body to the dantian. They rise and breathe in. Try to expand the energy field a little further away. Sink as I contract. Breathing in the body, feel the whole body expanding. Get hotter and hotter from the action. And the energy field fills up all around, in front of me, to the side, and behind. Breathing out, it shrinks. Breathing in. Breathing out. Try to see how far out in my energy field I get when I expand it. Expansion out. Breathing out, collapsing in. Breathing out. Collapsing in. I want to bring my hands back onto the lower dantian. I want to activated with the spinning, feeling the hands rub and warm up even further the Dantian area. With touch, I'm touching, really getting it harder and harder beyond the activation before of the expansion. Go back the other way. I feel it, feel the warmth getting more and more. Go back again the other way. No relationship of the motion to the breathing. Keep changing direction. Warming up. Up and back. Now I take my hands away and I want to create energy sphere in the lower dantian. I'm moving it in a small circle. Go back the other way. The other way. Now when I breathe in, I'm going to expand out of the lower dantian. Breathe out, hands come in. So I'm massaging from a distance the lower dantian, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Feeling this massage of the lower dantian by the expansion out and contraction in again, but I feel it in my hands. Now relax the hands, then bring it up to the center and just hold the middle dantian, the center dantian, holding it and feeling the sensation of the warmth activate down into the middle of the middle dantian. Now I want to massage this, the circle, keeping the circle the same size, small, or keep changing its direction. Go back in. Back again. One more time around. Now here I expand, breathing in, feeling the energy in front. Breathe out, it collapses. Breathing in, it's the center dantian that's expanding. Breathing out, it collapses. Breathing in. Breathing out. Feeling that energy between the hands and in middle dantian. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more time, and in, feeling this sphere expand, even behind you, collapse as I breathe out. And I relax. I come up to the upper dantian, just holding my hand any place that's comfortable. Front, the back, the top. Just holding it, feeling that warmth. energize the upper dantian. Now this, massaging it in a circle, small circle, and keeping it the same size. Changing the direction. Back again, the other direction. Feeling now the sensitivity of the upper dantian as compared to the other two. Back in the circle. And if I'm touching the front, I'm actually massaging the back at the same time. It's going right through my head. Now removing the hands from the touch, and as I breathe in, I feel my upper dantian expand. Breathing out, it collapses. An expansion and contraction. Expansion as I breathe in, and contraction as I breathe out. Now, I've looked at each of the dantians as a separate entity. Now I want to relax and feel them at first as 1, 2, and 3, the lower, the middle, the upper. But now we're going to look at it as a whole, as the with a capital T, dantian with a capital D, T. D. Capital T, capital D. In this next exercise. So I want to take my hands in front, and I'm making a small circle, but the whole dantian is moving. And I'm slowly going to make this larger and larger. So first it was just really in front of the lower, now it's the lower and the upper, melting the two together as they get bigger and bigger. Now all of a sudden I feel it all, the lower, the middle, the upper, everything's all collected this time. Before, the circle stayed the same there. Now it's the whole thing come down, all the way up, and down, as far as you go, and as far as you can reach. One last time, way out, way down, way up, and then a spiral back into this lower area, but it's the whole dantian. And now go back the other way, very small circle. With the effort now, I want to integrate by increasing the size, the lower in the middle, bringing it higher. All of them, lower, middle, upper, getting lower if you can. If you can't go low, go as low as you can, far out, down, up as high as we can go, down as low as we can go. One more time, way out, way up, way out, way down, and then spiraling in to the center. I will pick a new plane, hands facing each other, small circle, small circle. And it gets bigger. Come behind us a little and up. Again, integrating from the lower to the middle, further out, further down, come behind us, up near the head. So we're integrating again. All three areas become one big dantian out as far as it can, down as low, behind us. Behind us again, and up one last time. All the way. Following this pattern. And then spiraling back to the starting point. And then going back the other direction. Starting small, slowly getting bigger. Behind us, in front of us. Kind. Go further out. And the head down. Low, high. As low as we can go. High as we can go one last time. Whoa. All the way up, following, and then spiraling to the center. Now the third plane, hands flat in front of us, small circle. And this time, doesn't matter which direction you start, you're turning your circle. It's just that we reverse it afterwards, slowly getting bigger. And to get bigger, we might have to get out of the way. So leaning forward, leaning back, letting it come on top of us. Out, above the shoulders, this out to the sides, up and around. That's one way up high and above, keeping the hands flat, way out, and then spiraling back to the middle. Then reversing the pattern. In small circle, big. Need to move out of the way. Our sides above us. Further away, further back. Above our head. Again, this is the whole major dantian, getting its circling one last time. And then spiraling back to center. And then we relax, holding our hands, palms up, just below the dantian. Creating another pattern is the toroid. So I'm gonna, with the back of my hand pointing into the center, I'm gonna raise the hand. As it gets to the top, bring the other hand with the back pointed in. And as one finishes, the other begins, right up through the center. And it's just a light motion, creating this toroidal energy pattern, circles on each side of us, coming up through the middle. Now we're going to make one adjustment and have your hands in a gripping pattern like this. And as you pull up, it's weighted. And I want to feel a piece of weight, like there's a lead rod in my hand, and it's heavy. And each time I come up, it's heavier. And I feel that tension from the weight that I'm trying to pick up. And it's harder because of the weight. I can feel the weight in my hand. Don't drop it on your toe. And it's heavier and heavier each time that I come. Really, you might go a little slower because it's so heavy, but it's really, I can feel my arms strain from that weight. And then it starts getting lighter. And it's easier, a little more relaxed. I don't go too fast, and then I can go with more ease because the weight is gone. Now there's nothing in my hand, just making that pattern. And around, and I finish with my hands pointed up, palms pointed up. I'm going to go in the reverse direction with the palm facing in, right down through the center. The other hand comes down the center, going quite slow. Right, a center line was creating this toroidal pattern of energy following the hands, and there's a centerpiece right down the middle, it's kind of hollow. And I want to speed this up a little. Before we change the weight, now we're just changing the speed. Slowly getting faster, faster, faster. Following the same pattern, going faster, faster. Oh, as fast as you can, right down, it's full swing, but fast, keeping it down through the center. And faster. And then slow down. Feeling that energy continue to make that motion. You really like pulling the cord on the lawnmower, getting it started, and now it's going on its own. Slowing down. Slowing down. And coming again with the palms facing up. Now the new toroidal is I'm going to be walking in a circle behind me. As I bring one arm up, the foot follows and I go sideways. And then the other arm comes and brings the other foot from a quarter of the way around. One arm up, looking behind. The other arm brings the other hand. One quarter, another quarter, one quarter, another quarter. Now, when we do this, feel the energy of your hands whipping past each other. So they come around, my hands pass each other in the night, and I feel this spark as the arms swing by the hands. I feel them go past each other. Feel that pattern of energy, and maybe a magnetic pulse. One leg at a time, each one going with its corresponding foot. Last time around. And we come back to center. And it's in everything. Go one direction, we have to go the other. So when you bring my right hand up, the right foot or your left. The same foot follows, then the other hand comes around, brings the other foot with around. As the hands pass, you feel their energy pass each other. Like there's a spark right at that point. This is a toroidal spin as well as the first one, just a different flavor. And one more time, as they come across, 1/4 of a time. Feeling that pulse as the hands pass each other, coming into the center, and the palms facing up. Now I want to take the hand with the palm facing out on the back, and the other hand palm facing up. And I tilt to the right and feel this stretch and kink. One palm away in the back, one palm pointing up on the top. Then switch. Back palm, the back of the hand is on the back of the back, and the upper palm is pointing up. And I tilt to the side. Switch again. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch one more time each. One. And up. And then relax. Feeling this, the whole body accentuating the sensuous sensations all over the body, these different circles going at the same time. I want to bring my hands in a palm prayer position and bring my feet together. And I want to turn, so my hands are twisting towards one direction and the hip is going the other way, and push out. Then bring the hands together or to the center, then push out the other way. You come around. Each time I'm pushing the arms one way and the hips the other. And bring it together and away. And together. Not really together, they're staying together. Center. Away. And then center. And away. And then center. And if you want, you can lower this as you do it like a serpentine. Go away as they get lower and lower, but you don't have to. You can stay at the same level. Pushing away, getting down, and the bottom. Coming up. And now go up a little. Higher. And up as high as you can. Doesn't go away as much when you're way up high. And lowering it. And stay at this level. One more time, then come back to the center. And relax. Feet apart. We just check one thing. Sorry. And now touching the thighs, I want to bend forward and that my arms are stiff. I'm kind of making a triangle out of the body and I stretch myself, touching the thighs with the hand. And as I rise up, keep my hand touching the body, bring it to the back. Just the palms are on my back and stretching, holding your back with your palms so we don't hurt our back and stretching back. Keeping a touch on the body, go down to the middle of the lower leg. And here, dropping the neck just kind of wobbles down. There's no tension. And stretching the back and dropping the neck. Feeling a triangular pattern of the body. The neck is limp. Touching the skin, touching the body, and we know coming up around the back again, holding the hand on the back and stretching the same amount of stretch, looking up, holding up with the hand so we don't hurt our back. One more time, touching the whole time, the soft pattern, all the way down. If you can get your hands under your toes or flat on the ground. And in this also, stretching the back of the legs, not too much so you hurt yourself, but and then the head is limp. Neither palms, if you can, otherwise just your ankles, if you don't have the flexibility. Just laying there. And then again, coming up with the massage, always having contact with the body, holding the back, stretching. And relaxing. One more second. Okay, now in getting close to the warm up, hands are warm down, cool down. Hands limp, coming up on the balls of your feet, and then a thump drop, and the whole body shakes. Then breathe in, I come up on the balls of my feet, up high, and then thump. Make a real jerk down. And up, and down. And up. One. Shake one more time as I come up on the balls of my feet. And then really, it vibrates the whole body as it comes down. Now, as I breathe in, I raise my hand. And as I breathe out, I shake all the way down. Breathing in. Out. Breathing out, shake down, all the way down. Knees, shoulders, head, wrists. Breathing in. Shake down, shake, 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 shake. Get loose. Breathing up. Shake. Now I just want to stand there in the Wuji stance, feeling the whole body. body relax. Feeling all that activity slowing down the breath. Feeling the energy, the heat around you, in you, and all those patterns are back into their primordial state, ready in terms of the new year. We have a fresh start our actions, start our commitments, and the outlook for the new year is all fresh. All the patterns are neutral and take them any way we want. Bring our hands in again to the lower dantian, consolidating everything back in to the center. Breathing in, breathing out. Feeling it consolidate into one center, but knowing that all the patterns are back into their original directions and dimensions, healthy. We should all have a good, healthy new year. We have a good start of a blank slate. It's up to us to fill it in.
Amen.
All right, thank you. So that was, I added a little, I don't know